not fun when it's doing that. So I think we have sound on again. So that's good. On that, some of you do not like it, I'm sure of. You are leaving every time I'm talking. So, but yeah. But as I'm saying it, we was beginning all over again because of, yeah, what is it, 2 days ago or something like that, there should have been some upgrade, or he was closing the update or something like that, and maybe starting a new chapters or on a new testing, I don't know. But then maybe it was the garbage that was getting released for to everybody that's not playing test. I don't know. I think it maybe was that actually, but so now it should be working as this expected to work, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not happy about that garbage thing, that's for sure. Uh, it would be a little bit nice if there was a little bit better explanation, and then I was figured out. Yeah, another thing was there's coming a lot of garbage out of the mining area, so we need to do something. I needed to do something about that, and then I want to do it in a little bit of a different way this time. Let us see. We got food, and then we are missing some schools, and then we are about to be ready. Yeah, kindergarten. We need that too. I don't know. We will probably turn them down anyway at some point, because we need the other ones. It still not seems like it a lot. Not that this one is necessary, but why not? Let us see, kindergarten, then schools, and then we should be ready to people, I think. It must be that one. So on. Schools, what can we miss? Yeah, that one we can miss. Medical, we need that, and sometime later. I don't know. Maybe we should put a small one up of them too, but it would probably be a good idea. Oh, it has no road, actually. Okay. So we're only missing the medical center, or universe, but we need that too. But I don't know about we need it right around there. And we definitely not need it right now, I think, if I remember right. Well, mostly need that one. Uh, and then we need a couple of items from that too, and then yeah, we should be pretty okay, I think. The most of it that's taking a little bit of time now is actually, yeah, the research. Specifically when we don't have any people in here, it's not helping on it. Good. Nope, it's not working right now. I am pretty sure we asked that one to... Ah, we have made that little mistake again on that one. Uh, Hello, I am pretty good. What about you, Katie? I'm no, I don't know about I'm good, but we were starting over again. I want to check something out. I want some more railroad. Anyway, I want space for some more railroad. I didn't count in my last city. Uh, it was annoying. I didn't have enough passenger lines, but we should definitely have enough passenger lines now when we are getting to that part of it. So our train line will be something like 9 train lines, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So we are up on having a line to every single one of them, and if my math was right or something, then a train should actually could come from this train line over here and actually reach the last part of it over here and get right out again. Let us see about I am correct in that. It seems to be right. It can go from over there to over there. So now we're just waiting on. We actually can get some research done. Yeah, probably, but it would actually be nice if everything just was moving with the speed it was actually telling us it was moving with. It would have been nice because then we could actually have calculated out from that. That vehicle will never move with 70 miles per hour, well, or kilometers per hour. That's a little different, but it's the same number and the same thing in the end. About 1 mile and moving 1 mile per hour. It's the same as 1 kilometer per hour and moving 1 kilometer per hour. It's just a different, yeah, 1 mile is longer than 1 kilometer. So, but 1 mile per hour, it's a little bit more than 1 kilometer per hour anyway. So it's, yeah, it's the same. It's just two different things. But it would actually be nice if it was moving with the right speed because of it's a big game. And if it was the case, we should actually be able to drive from that end and down here and back again and a couple of times in 1 hour. So in here, in this area, our vehicle will move that fast. We don't really be able to see them. The same with the trains because of when yeah. So I don't know. I would prefer that way. Uh, but as I'm seeing it, we will be ready for people in a moment. Yeah, we should just remember to put some alcohol into that place there. That one is not done yet. Oh, that's a fucking A. Oh, damn. I forgot about that. We actually got one. We don't need any heat into that one, but I don't know. About we should use them to begin with, actually. Nah, fuck that. We are just putting one of them up here. Then we should be able to let the most of the city get some power or some heat. Not that we actually need it, all the houses around there can heat themselves. So let us just wait on that one. Getting something to drink? Oh, probably not. Okay. Okay, goodbye. Oh, I think we actually imported the wrong people, but Then we need to speed it up. We're just keeping one professor to the students. I actually don't think we will get any student in first couple of hours here. We will probably get one or two, but it's not a lot. So it's better to just use them to research. Oh, Kultura, yeah, for fuck's sake, we was forgetting that. We got that one. Can we fit that in there? It would be nice. Yep. We will not be able to fit that in there. Nope, nope, nope. We could probably put it over here without too many problems. Good. Logistic, I think that's one of them we want to have up and running pretty fast. So, the same thing over there. Just keep one per, yeah. It's getting to be 4 over there, but fair enough. It's only one pushback after we have filled everything down in research. I think that's the lowest amount we actually can get. If that's not a possibility to set it like we can do on something like, not that one, but that's not built right yet, so yeah. Oops. Oops, I didn't see that one was in building process. It should definitely not have been built, but fair enough, fair enough. Okay, we can keep building that one. Nope, we should definitely not build that one yet. We should upgrade the road for Christ's sake, so our firefighters is actually able to get out there. I don't know, maybe not. Fuck it, we are keeping it that way. Yeah, okay, that one is all ready. So do you have something to build now anyway? Yeah, right. It was what I want to do, of course. And oh, okay. That makes sense. That's one of the way to do it a little bit faster. Just put a dirt road out so they actually can drive out to the next part of it. It's not need to be anything we need to keep. We can just remove them later. Do we want that around there? Maybe. What just happened there? Oh, oh, it's a new. Okay, it was an. Yeah, okay, but it's the best thing is actually to build some squatters because then your vehicle actually can travel around when you are upgrading your roads. So, uh, but still, it can be something we will try later on. I definitely want to do more like I did it last time. With the upgrade, there was just a little bit of when I was placing my garbage and all that shit. It was placed totally wrong from yeah, my mining field. It should have been a lot closer to that because of it's producing a lot of garbage. And there was a little bit of how I was placing my construction waste. It should have been placed a little bit closer to something like this or something like that if it was possible. Not necessary, but it would be a good thing to have it around your rocks because of it's actually what you are getting out of it. Yeah, bridges is pretty important. That's for sure. We can agree on that. Because of if we don't use bridges over the fucking train lines. Yeah, but it's not even bridges is not even enough because of some we need to make some tunnels to the train line too because of it will not be possible for this one to actually cross over. It cannot do that. So we can actually not drag this line over here. It needs to be dig down before we can do that. So some of the trains need some of that what we need to pass over with that kind of stuff. It need to be a tunnel system for the trains. If they don't want to change it, so we actually can make a longer stretch over there. And normally when the tree lines are 6 train tracks, it will not pass over that too. It's too, yeah, it cannot do that. And that's a little bit fucked. It should have been able to do that, but maybe with 9 lines that's maybe too long, but still. I will try that a little bit later. Google Medina Bridge. I can take a look on that a little bit later. Elevated trains line. Yeah, yeah. Can we actually? We can make someone that's yeah. This line is one of them. We actually have possibility to turn. You can see the bridges that's turning in that one, and that one. That's possible to actually to make a turn on that. The all the other one it's only straight lines, so you can and you can turn a little bit in the end, but that's some limits on that. But this one can actually. Uh, Let us see. Get it up in there, and then this one can turn as you want it to. Like some of the bridges, but if we are taking just that one, it has a limit on how long it can get out, and the same here. It's only straight, but a couple of them it has some other benefits. Uh, what is it? I actually think they have changed it, but here between that's 58 between the pillars. And that's the same bridge, but just with some metro lines on or something like that. And that one is 140. I think that's one of the fastest one, but it cannot turn. So it's that one. I actually think that it is the same. What is that? It's the different with that. Oh yeah, that one is without power. That's with power, and if I should guess, this would be Metro Line with the M on, so we actually can build some. Hmm. Yeah, that's actually maybe the question about we actually can do that. Because the bridge, we can actually connect that directly to the outgoing thing there. Nope. That was actually the road we was doing that with. I didn't check that with, but if it's possible, we can maybe actually connect the metro line. Because one of the problem is we cannot really get new trains in automatically in the metro. So you need to build a fucking depot, and then you need to, yeah, connect the depot to the metro line, and then you need to drive your new train into that and then send them out on the fucking metro line, and it's a nightmare. And I don't think they have got it over here still in this automatically buying. I have no one, so I cannot really see it, but last time I was checking it out, it was not possible to do it that way, automatically shift out your metro trains. That was actually one of the reasons why I was not doing it the last game, building a metro, because of that. It was not possible. And that was annoying me a little bit. I was trying to put using one of the lines up here and dedicated that only to the metro, but when it was getting to that part of it, we could not even connect the metro line to that one. It was complaining about that, so no reason to try that again. So we can only get the normally trained to drive the metro trains over to the depot and then send them from the depot out on the line. Uh, we could maybe have done it so the metro train only could have drive 20% of the speed on a normally on this line, and only have could drive full speed on on the metro lines. Yeah, maybe I have not really used them a lot. I should maybe try it a little bit more. Uh, we could try to go for that a little bit more in this time tracks and boom 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 boom. Is that only? There should be one more shoot. Did not. I'm confusing myself with that sometimes. Trolleybus, yeah, there, and some kind of yeah, we could maybe try to do a little bit more with that in this scenario here and see how that will go. Because of the metros, it's really not good. That's for sure. So let us try that in this. And low power, yeah, that's not a good, not bad thing because of a power problem with the. Yeah, I'm normally using electrified trains when I'm starting my train line up. We will wait a little bit longer with this time because of it was probably one of the things that was taking a lot of my money last time in the last city because of we started to use them too early and just connected it, and yeah, just to build it it's taking a lot of money, but okay, yeah, we'll try to have a look on that this time for sure. So we will yeah, it will probably be the trolley bus, I think. I don't know how is it this going. If I remember right, we cannot use both of them, can we? That's. Nah, it's. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't put my metro line under the river, but I was actually put it in from a city around here and going up to my oil field, oil production I have up here, and then I was taking it around here to, I think it was my garbage field and some radio station I have there, and then I was ending it over here with my food station, and then it was going back here, but I got a lot of problem with them because of I was misunderstanding it when I was putting it up. I was seeing it like, is it that one? Yeah, it is. I was seeing it like the tracks was actually telling me that one, the one track is going in the one direction and the one in the other one in the other direction. And I don't know, but I was confusing myself and I was turning it around because I wanted in that direction. And then, yeah, in some way I misunderstood it and seeing it like, uh, yeah, my train should drive the other way around. So every time a train should go into a depot, it was fucking my whole line up. It was starting to try to go over on the other line, and yeah, it was a nightmare. Uh, but it's not that way. You can just, yeah, it's just drifting around and going the right direction, or what to say. I actually don't think it was that only. I was actually thinking I was uh, I was using that one too. So I actually mirrored it, so it was seems like it was the other way. That's not having anything with that, so it cannot even be done. I don't know. I've totally confused myself with that. That's for sure. So I have, yeah, a lot of the time when that metro it was actually just not running good. But then I figured out the mistake, and then we were drifting around on the train tracks over the ground. Yeah, that's another thing you should actually be aware of. If you are building your metro line over under your train line, you should be aware of when you're putting a train signal up here. It can actually end up down in your metro. I did that one time while my metro was crossing, and then I was yeah, yeah, getting a signal underground instead of what it's actually not possible to put a signal in. We didn't have a signal down there, so it was a problem. And it was of course turning the fucking wrong way down there, of course too. And we could not really turn it around. We could not really do anything and remove it again when we was finding it. I actually need to remove my train tracks to get access to it, and then I could remove it. So that's a real bad thing about it. Don't build your metro under your train line and put a signal up. And it was actually a signal I was putting up to my train line, and it was ending up down in my metro line. Uh, and it should definitely not have been possible because when you're trying to set signals up down in your metro, it's not really allowed that. You can do it on your metro line or on the ground, but you cannot really do it underground. I don't know about it. It has the same thing as the underground train tracks when you're building. I'm normally building them underground here, but you need to actually build them in yeah, dig in where you actually want your signal under the water, because that need to be in an end station or end point. So when you are doing something like this, we need to figure it out. Yeah, what we actually can put it. So this is in the bottom. As long we can go down there, so there we can put a signal in. Uh, yeah, of course. Yeah, of course I want to do that. Great. And then was not even. And then if you want a signal out there, you need to make a point mirror out there and connect them again, and so on. And it can be a really nightmare to do that in the game anyway. But I think they fixed something with the bridges now, so the ships actually has possibility to sail under the fucking bridges now without you need to, for yeah. Or anyway, in this scenario here, well, I don't know, because of, maybe it's because of that's a little bit down to the water. It's the trains are actually the ships can pass under my bridges now. I got a problem with that earlier, so I actually need to make a hill before I was building my bridge over here, because else my ships would not pass under. That was a little bit fucked. And then we are placing a fucking power line next to it, and then they are just sailing through it. That's ridiculous. And you're not breaking it. They're just passing through and continuing their journey. But you cannot do it with a bridge. I think they changed it so we actually the ship would sail under even if it's not perfectly fit in. Uh, 44. Anybody has any complaints? Yeah, okay, we forgot that actually. Fuck. How long are they with that? Let's see about we can get some more people down and work on that part of it. What is the problem with them? Food. He has no sport, for fuck's sake. They are complaining about everything that's little fucking sim thing. Sport, that's must. Nope, that's under here. What should we take? Let us take one of them, not that one. That's the one that's actually I'm not normally using because of this one is the one I'm using. But you get the both of them when you're downloading this player contents. But this one you can place over under other things or on other things, and that's a little bit nah. I think actually it was actually think yeah we cannot really get to that building right now. I think I don't even maybe it's over here now actually. Yeah, maybe I never downloaded it again after I removed all my stuff. But there is a building where you actually can put another building under it. Maybe we need to research something before it's actually showing up. It's a possibility. I don't know. I'm pretty sure we should the beer hall. This building here, bakery. Yeah, this is one of the buildings you actually can put in under another building, so you actually can have some people living on the top of this building. But we do not have the building right now. I think it's normally this building, one of the buildings in here. It is maybe up under the moats, but I have that fucking many moats. Right now I don't really can locate it. Yeah, that's some of it. So you can actually place the building, the bakery under here, and I think it's I think somebody has fucked it up and made this, they one of them to be that kind of a building, but I'm not sure if that's a building that's big actually that can cover this. This is the one we want to use, so that's good. Let us see, can we place it at a place where we actually can get everybody to reach? Nah, we cannot. Not yet anyway. Maybe up here. It's pretty close. Maybe if we are putting up a couple of patches or the stuff, the Sims is walking on, walking path. Up then we would maybe be able. We could maybe just take another one. Let's just do that. Garbage. We cannot really. Can we do anything about garbage right now? Actually, yeah, we can put that one up. Gravel, recycle, and waste treatment. Yeah, not what I want. I want. Nope, it's not the distribution office, is it? It's the technical service I want. Yeah, that was the fucking road we was talking about. We didn't should keep actually, so probably not. It would maybe be a good idea to place them around here. Maybe not, but now we're doing it. Seems like we are able to remove the road again here. On the road again. I use the dumb and the Castle Park. Yeah, somebody was actually writing to me about one interested in testing something with nuclear weapons in this game. I don't know what the fuck we should use nuclear weapons for in this game, only to probably sell them. I'm not sure of it, but I was not really responding on it. It was somebody that was coming in my chat and asked about it was me, and he was typing Russian too, so I was not really understand it, so I needed to translate it after I was stopped playing. So, and he has never returned, but it was not me that has any deal with them on testing their new stuff. I just playing it a lot. Or I played it a lot more on that time. I was getting a little bit tired of it when my game was fucking totally up. And then he was fucking it totally up again the other day. Then I was getting a little bit pissed. Actually, around episode 200 and something like that. He was fucking it totally badly up. And we need to start a new city. And then the other yesterday, or the day, yeah, today I actually do not need to start a new city. I could have continued on the other one, but I was making a little bit of yeah, on my map here. I was changing a little bit because we have a river that was going in around here or something like that. Too. I removed that, and then I put a little bit more coal and iron in this area here, and that was actually what I did the other day too. But that which was just keeping the river. But I was running out of space in this area here. I was building my city in here and tried to, yeah, let my citizens travel out to the car factory I was placed out here, and then I have placed some iron out here, and still, yeah, the coal up here and around here and something like that, and then the iron and steel production, but it was not really getting good. So this time we will do it a little bit more like cities as we are normally doing. So this will probably be it should actually just have been our train city, but and then research to begin with. But yeah, I don't really want. I think the most of the train line I will probably build them uh, without the being built by train. Yeah, train building stations because of I seriously hate this train building system. It's really bad. If the trains just could have figured out to get fucking back on their own, or just make that disappearing thing. But you can only figure that out when you have no signal, and you cannot use your train line if you don't have any signals on it to other trains. So it's okay when you don't have any train that's running and have that train building station, but as soon as you're placing one fucking signal, everything is different. Uh, and yeah, and that's the problem with them. Uh, Train that's running from A to B running on one set of rules, train that's running from a distribution center running on another set of rules, and then we have the trains that's coming from the train building stations. They are running on a yeah, a totally different system, and it's really fucked up. What was it telling us? Too many criminals here, of course. We have forgot to take care of them. Yeah, taking that one. And then for now we should have enough in that 40-man prison. Yeah. Did I actually put that? Nope. Put it back off. Probably should do that, actually, just to get it done before everybody's fucking off. Most of my citizens is already gone. Oops, fire. Legalism nuclear bombs. I actually think there will come nuclear bombs. I don't know about we should use them in game, but probably not only to be sold. I think maybe they will do it a little bit like Race of the Middle Kingdom, where you actually can make war on your neighbors. I don't think so, but maybe. So you actually can send a group of soldiers out and actually battle your neighbor country. Not that you actually get the land they have, but you can get some resources from them for free. I don't hope they do that actually. That would probably ruin the game in another way. Got electrical problems. Building is without power supply. I don't think so. Oh, damn. That was something else that was burning. and that's another fucking thing. It's not normally need to burn that much. It actually seems like actually if you don't have people enough to turn the fire out, and you're just keeping it in, let us say 50%, then the building will blow up eventually. I don't know how long time we have, but before it was not blowing up, it was just keeping it on 50%, and to actually get more firefighters in. But you have changed that, so now the building will blow up after some time anyway, and then you need to rebuild it. That's maybe fair enough in some kind when you're looking on it that way, but I was not happy about it first time it was happening to me, and then we was building a lot more fire station after that, because of then the fire station actually need to reach the fire before some kind of percent. It should probably not get over 50%, and I think it was around 80% it was blowing up anyway, and that's not fair that it's actually blowing up with 80%. It should actually burn to 100%, and you should have the possibility to turn it off. And yeah, put it out. If you have enough firefighters to do it, of course. So if it's coming a fire station where there's only 4 firefighters and shoot out to a big fire, it's of course it cannot put it out. But if we have the 69, I think, what is it? Yeah, they have changed a little bit on that too. So okay, we should probably see it in here. The number of 23, that speed level, it's actually how many people that can be on the vehicle now. So yeah, 3 of them it's making to it's being 69 people. So yeah, that's the way it's working now. I don't think it was that before. Maybe I didn't just realizing it that it was that way it was counting them. I did that later on one of the updates while I was figuring that part out. Oh yeah, fuck, we need to build that too actually, so we don't lose them again. Yeah, building them too slow. We do not need to cheat with the fucking vehicles driving in. That's fair enough. If we're actually removing that realistic mode, we can just buy the vehicle directly on this station. The same over here. And yeah, of course everywhere else where we actually need vehicles. But it's not the big part, it's not the big problem to actually let them drive from this and out. Only if it's heavy, man, yeah, maybe if it's a city down here in the middle, it would be a fucked up and let the vehicle drive that long distance, because of, as we have talked about already, the vehicle it's not really driving the speed they are telling us. So this vehicle should actually be driving what right now 38 kilometers per hour. That would be nearly 40 kilometers per hour would be down to the end there and back again in 1 hour, and it's not fucking even reaching 100 meters in 1 hour. I do around 500 meters, I think it was last time I was checking it with full speed. 500 to 600 meters it was coming in an hour, and it's definitely not enough. Yeah, we are driving the right distance, but so it is still the distance you need to drive. That's yeah, it would be able to drive that distance in an hour or something like that. But still, so when you're setting a line up actually to run, then we will, yeah, you need to do a totally different calculation system and work with that, because of, I don't know why they don't want it. Maybe they don't like the vehicle it's moving that fast, we don't can see what the vehicle is. I would prefer that, because then I could use the right math system, or else they should actually fucking remove this kilometers and miles per hour. We cannot really use it for anything, and then set another system in where we actually can see how long they actually can move, or something like that. You need to change something in that system there. Either they need to free it up so they're actually moving the speed, They are telling us they are moving, or yeah, doing something else. Remove it totally how so we don't can see the speed, and then we must just calculate with it. Because it's pretty annoying that you can see the speed it should running, and then you're trying to measure out how long. So we are and go we wouldn't go down here. That's nearly 3.5 kilometer. Okay, 3.5 kilometers with 85 kilometers per hour. Oh, that should not be a problem. It should be able to do that. Let us see, a lot of time in a day. But it cannot even do it in a fucking 3 days or something like that. It cannot reach down there, so that's a problem. It's not a bigger problem than the, and we actually get some people out to the work spots and that kind of stuff, and we just need to put more buses and more trains in on something like that to take care of it. But it's pretty annoying anyway. It would be nice if it was the right way. Bees make honey. Honey, yeah, they do. That's true. And we are killing the bees with fucking a lot of chemicals. That's true thing too. And if we're not killing them with that, we're actually killing them with our fucking fieldless grind and yeah, our fucking yeah, because of that no flowers and that kind of stuff. Not enough anyway. Not enough to be actually can fly around and do what they need to do. And that's something my landlord do not like about my garden. I prefer to grow wild. This year they have not complained about it because of this year they can really not complain about it because of the fucking whole not only the city I'm living in but the fucking whole no, nearly the whole country is I think it's 65 of the I don't know how many I actually don't states not states but something like states uh, we have uh, in here it's in some kind of project where we actually need to have a lot more flowers and wildlife in our green areas that's normally just grass and being cut and cut down because of green grass that's no food in that. So this year they have not complained about it. I have a lot of flowers and that kind of shit in my garden that's just growing wild and I don't really cut my grass because of my dog like a little of long grass too. He has possibility to eat and throw it up again and get some hair out of his stomach that way. So that's not only the reason why, because I have already seen a lot of hummel-bees and normal bees and that kind of stuff that's living in that fucking flowers I got around in my garden. And yeah, it's have been a problem for a long time, and I've known that, and I'm trying to do something about it. But one person cannot really do anything about it if you don't have any power in some kind of way. Have a big YouTube channel, have a TV access, and that kind of stuff. Then it's not really possible for one person really to do anything else than try to do it in your own garden and that kind of stuff to help out. I have a lot of insect in my in the area, a lot of grasshoppers in the area too, and that's of course helping the birds and that kind of stuff because they are eating that. So yeah, it's going around in a circle, and if the one thing is missing, the rest will be missing too. So if you don't have a lot of insect, you will not really have a lot of birds. And do you not have birds, you will have another problem. I don't remember what it is, but mostly bees. It's the bigger problem, of course. And we are killing them in more ways than that's good. That fucking shit we are putting on our... What is the name of that actually? I don't remember. Fields. All that shit we are putting on that. Actually, it should be not allowed to put any of that shit on the guy. It's not good for us too. And a lot of the stuff we actually trying to get our fucking stuff to not run out and be bad before it's actually reaching to the people. It's really not bad for, it's not good for the body too. I was actually sharing a thing I was really agreeing with the other day. Was somebody was running around and spraying everything with a lot of weird stuff we don't really know what is, and then we are complaining about why we are getting sick. Maybe because of that all that shit on the fucking the stuff that's actually should be good for you. Uh, Tomatoes and lemons and bananas and that kind of shit. It's actually getting some kind of gas on it that's killing a lot of animals, not an insect. Because of we of course will not share our food with them and have a totally fucked up bananas when it arriving. So they are gassing the stuff, but how much of that gas is actually going into the fucking banana? They are telling us that should be so good for you. I don't think it is. Of course, I'm eating some of it sometimes, but yeah, you cannot really get around it. But I try not to, because even if they are trying to tell us it's good for you, I'm not pretty sure of that. I'm pretty sure we should have that one. We should probably have that one too. Definitely that one. I don't think I can get the thing I really want. Oh yeah. Then they are researching in a good speed. I don't know. This one is about to be ready too. Yeah, oh yeah. That was actually the one we was. Then the window of course over. And we will send them out there. I would prefer them, but I would actually like if it was going a little bit longer away than around 120 meters or something like that. Because this one is actually able to take the large ones, large garbage thing. This one is 2. It's just a smaller one. But as you can see, it's not getting in the distance I wanted to into my city. Yeah. most the city is covered, I think. And yeah, making a little bit of steam production. It's more or less like that one we actually need to research on. We need that one to get that one. We need the both of them. And then we can get out to this one, road vehicle production line. That's the one we want. So we actually have the possibility to build some vehicles, and then we need that one to get this one too. So that one is that one that can run the 18 megawatt in, but 15 or 18 should not be the big difference. But of course we want that. More distributions offices. What did we actually get? We do not really get anything. We probably first get them now. There's no students anyway, so no complaints. That was always something, so we have done something right. That must be that one. It's that one too, and some vehicles. But that one do not need vehicles. We definitely not need too many people on that one or that one over here. So, a little bit better. I don't know. Let us just take the half of what he actually can do. We should have one more over here somewhere. And we have no possibility to do. That's the amount of wizards, okay. Weird. It's normally the amount of workers. I think they have changed this church so that it's actually 2 workers in that. That's a problem with that. That's a problem with it when that's only 1 workers in the church. That church changed and that, yeah, they have 2 of them. I think this was the small one before. It's only have 1 workers, and then the workers could not swift out. They could not get a new workers in, and it was the same thing with the football fields. So I'm normally not using this football field here and that tennis playground. I have another one we have downloaded, but it's actually 2 workers on and 3 workers on. Because of over here, they will not. The worker will be there forever, and they cannot get a new worker in, and that's a problem. I think it's a time to take a little break, yeah, too. So anyway, it's time to make a save. Anyway, I don't know what was we getting up to. It was new A3, I think, maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah, A2, A3, so that was the right.